That's the question, waiting for things to come to you. How many tentacles has a squid? Come on, Mark. Not an octopus, it's different. How many tentacles has a squid?
6.
No. I wonder if Steve Cunningham knows.
4.
No, it's 10. It's got 8 small tentacles, which holds its prey while it's feeding, and 2 long ones. Oh, I don't know what it does with the long ones. I think now it must be Steve Cunningham's question. What name is given to the process by which one state, upon the request of another, surrenders a person for trial of a crime punishable by the laws of the requesting state and committed outside the requesting state? You have 5 seconds. No, you don't know. Okay, well, anybody on the Challengers team know the answer to that one? What do you call it when one state, one country asks for another country to be handed back so they can try them for a crime? We don't have a treaty for this with Spain. Come on, have a go at it.
Is it diplomatic immunity?
No, it's a little extra that Austin's thrown in.
Yeah.
It's an extradition. Extradition is what we were looking for, so there's nothing there. But it is the end of the round, and it is time to have a look at the score. It's the beginning of round 6, and the Challengers are creeping back. They've got 18 points. Essex Radio, though, still ahead with 24, so there's 6 in it, and there's at least 8 points, I think, in this round, so they could actually get ahead. It's a round of quotations. First one for the Challengers, who said on the 18th of September 1984, crisis? There is no crisis. That was not very long ago, September this year. Who said that?
Nigel Lawson.
Nigel Lawson is right. You get 2 points for that one. Now, Essex Radio, who said in February 1984, while visiting the United States of America, Mr. Schultz got out of his pram. That signifies a departure from normal, calm, diplomatic expression.
Yes, the Foreign Secretary, who is, of course...
I know. Geoffrey Howe?
Geoffrey Howe.
And I'm going to take no notice of all that. Right, over to the challengers. Any idea who said Mr. Schultz got out of his pram? That signifies a departure from normal, calm, diplomatic expression. All you've got to do is snatch a Labour leader out of the air, and it is...
Neil Kinnock.
Neil Kinnock is not bad for a bonus point, is it? Well, it's the challenger's question now. Which American sex symbol, if your minds go back this far? Fifth formers, probably not. The trouble with censors is they worry if a girl has cleavage. Fifth formers, do we need to explain this word? They ought to worry if she hasn't any. The trouble with censors is they worry if a girl has cleavage. They ought to worry if she hasn't any. Who do you think said that?
Marilyn Monroe.
Yes, that's worth 2 points there. One chance one shot to Essex Radio now.
Who's been watching telly at Christmas and all the old movies, eh? Right.
Right, here we go then. Who's been watching television at Christmas and Essex Radio? Who said, at the tone, leave your name and address. I'll get back to you.
Slim Jim.
Yeah.
It's the Rockford Files, it's James Garner. And at the end of that round, there's everything left to play for. Essex Radio have got 26 points. The challengers, that's the fifth formers from Furtherwick Park School at Canvey Island, they've got 24 points, only 2 points in it. We're going to have a quick round now. It's a round of Call My Bluff. I will give you a word and a choice of 3 definitions. You tell me the right one of the 3. Otherwise, I'll hand it over to the opposition for a bonus point. The challengers first, they get the choice of these 3 definitions. The word is firlot, F-I-R-L-O-T. It's either a furnace for burning refuse, a light and lively Polish dance, or a measure of capacity for corn. That's the 4th part of a bowl. A furnace, a Polish dance, or a measure of corn capacity.
A measure of corn capacity.
That's what a furlot is. 2 points. Level pegging. Watch out, Essex Radio. Penstock. The word is penstock. P-E-N-S-T-O-C-K. Is it a type of chair designed by William Morris Penstock, a poet and craftsman in the 19th century? And the chair had an adjustable back. It might be a village near Alston Moor in Cumbria. And if you don't believe those, it's a sluice or floodgate which relegates the flow from a head of water formed by a pen, as in a watermill. So it's a sluice or floodgate, a village near Alston Moor, or a type of chair.
I haven't heard of the village. I've never heard of that one.
No.
Oh, well, if Steve Cunningham hasn't heard it, we'll leave that one out then.
So the village is
Even
out.
if it's a village.
Okay, so we're between the floodgates and the chair. Well then, let's have a vote. What do you reckon?
Coin.
The chair?
It had quite a lot lengthy description.
Yes, a typical Michelson...
Ploy.
Yes.
It's got to be the floodgate.
Yeah, that's
Well, you get 2 points for floodgates.
brilliant deduction.
So you hold at 2 points ahead. I'll give you another question for the challengers. The word is lickpot. It's a room used for meals in monasteries.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't it always? A name for the first finger on your hand, or a lady's large travelling trunk. A lickpot. Come on, the challengers, which of those three is it? A room?
Lady's large travelling thing. Trunk.
No, it's not. You score nothing there, so Essex Radio have got a choice.
It couldn't possibly be the moon, the room. It's got to be the fickle finger of fate, Steve. I mean, okay.
Yes, you get 1 point for that. Yes, a name for the first finger on your hand. And there's one question still to go in the competition, and it's for Essex Radio first. It's postil, P-O-S-T-I-L. It's either the time in the planet Pluto's eccentric orbit, when it's actually closer to the Sun than the planet Neptune. It might be an elevated plateau of clayey soil in South Africa, which is waterless in the dry season. Or it's a marginal note or comment upon the text or scripture, or any passage or writing. So it's either a marginal note, an elevated plateau in South Africa, or the time in the planet Pluto's orbit when it's closer to the Sun than Neptune. Postil.
The note, yeah.
Go on then.
Yep, the note.
The note?
The note is worth 2 points, yes. Looks like a decisive victory for Essex Radio. Well, I suppose it had to be, but doesn't look fair to me. Essex Radio have got 31 points, and the fifth formers from Furtherwick Park School on Canvey Island, well, they've got just 26, so 5 points means the difference between winning and losing. And that's Essex Challenge for another week. Congratulations yet again to Essex Radio. It seems to be a lucky streak for Roger Buxton and co. Well, I don't know what to say about that. To the losers, we thought something else was going to happen. The questions that defeated both of them were set by Roy Birch, Ian Peters and John Tipping. The studio engineer was Rick Bainbridge, and I'm Austin Mitchelson.
And you can hear another round of Essex Challenge this coming Sunday afternoon at 1:30.